Hey, I'm Morgan Bryant. I'm the director of the Ambassador Program. We're so glad that you're interested in joining us. And I understand by doing the Ambassador Program, you're taking on a huge responsibility. Not only are you fundraising, you're also raising awareness and you're helping everyone fight the global water crisis. But I don't want you to feel like you're alone in this. I promise I will be there with you every step of the way. I've completed this program twice and it's completely doable. But I want you to know that I'll be there to train you and advise you and work with you on any projects or big ideas that you have for this program. We're so excited that you've decided to work with us, and we really can't wait to get to know you. The first time I ever heard about Filter of Hope, I was in my sorority house for chapter one night, and someone came to speak about the global water crisis and how we could help. Filter of Hope showed a video about children around the world receiving clean water. I think this video was so special to me because growing up in the United States and being a college student, I never really considered how people around the world didn't have clean water. I think it was something that I took for granted. It was kind of one of those moments where you sit up and you're like, I have to help. Like, I have to sign up. I have to go do something. Like, you just know as a human being, I think, that this isn't right and this isn't how the world should be. That heartbreak just fueled my drive to want to make a difference and do my part in combating this global water crisis around the world. Through my university, they had an organization called Crew, and we went on our first trip with them. It was just so amazing to see firsthand what a difference this water can make in people's lives. And it's more than I ever thought it could be. It's not just like better health, it's more education and it's more jobs and it's kids not having to walk 3.5 hours a day, getting to play outside and getting to like go back to school and like their parents get jobs, build up the economy. Once I was able to see that, I realized how big of a deal this was. And I mean, people are sick all over the world, but it's not just the people, it's the economy and it's the education. And it's like all of it tied into one. And I think the water is like a really big foundation of how this can help. And I think it's like the most vital resource these people can have. When I returned from my first trip from Haiti, I came home and I felt just a little unsettled when I got home. And I think that's something that a lot of people who do mission work feel. There's almost like a divide from what you've just seen and just going straight back to how you live your normal life. And I think that's what was hardest for me. I had just witnessed like extreme poverty, like illness, and just lack of resources all around. And then I came back to my life here, and I just walked to the fridge and grabbed some water, and I just shower for like 15 minutes. And then I would think like, oh, wait, like these people I just spent a whole week with and just loved on, and they loved me back even better. They don't even have this. And like, it just took a lot in me to like make sure I didn't forget that. And so I think that's why like I decided to do the ambassador program, because I think it's one thing to go there and see it and understand it, but it's a whole nother thing to be willing to take that step to keep fighting the problem. If I had any advice to give to people going through this the same way I did, is to take a step back and like really remember why you want to do this. It's not about you. It's not about like your success or your failure. The end goal of all of this is to give more people clean water. And it's really about the bigger picture, and it's about affecting people around the world. So I think it's so important to not go into this thinking like this is too big for me. Like I'm not qualified. Because as long as you have a heart for serving other people, and if you can understand that the global water crisis is really serious and affecting people around the world, then that's as qualified as you need to be.